Hello, it's Linda Monroe here, and I just wanted to share with you a little bit about what your daily tasks are going to be as a Pampered Chef consultant. So, you've probably heard us say that we highly recommend doing 4 parties a week at the very least. I do up to 12. And you can do 2 weeks of parties a month. You can do 3 weeks of parties a month, four. It's up to you, but I do recommend doing at least 4 every week just to keep the ball rolling a little bit easier. So when you work your parties, what are you going to sit down and do? Well, if you want this process to be easy and simple and just something that doesn't take you super long each day, then it's going to be important that you have an idea of what you're going to do right from the get-go. And I'm just going to let you know right now exactly what that is. And I even have a tracker and a virtual tasks document for you that's going to help you know exactly where to be, what to do. You won't forget, you check it off, and you're good to go. So the very first thing you want to do for your parties is send out your host coaching messages. I do this right in the morning every single day. It's the first thing I do with my business. It's so important to the vitality of your parties that you are in touch with your hosts. Now, if you are like, I don't know what to say, don't worry, we have a host coaching board for you to be a part of. I'll click on the boards here. You can click on the boards here. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll pop up. You can kind of see what boards is. And the boards are available on our Google Drive so that you can download them. You can see what to send every single day. And boards is free. And then you can tweak it to sound more like you. And you just hit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, send them out to your host. It shouldn't take you more than 3 minutes to do that. It's super easy. Do it while your coffee's brewing. Do it while your shower water is warming up. Really easy. So this isn't a host coaching training. We will have that available to you to go in more depth on how to do that, but it's really important that you're touching base with your host every day. So touch base with your host every day. And then what you're going to want to do is set some time aside, maybe 10 minutes, to grab your tracker and go through it. So I use my tracker on my iPad. I use GoodNotes, and so I upload it into there and I keep track of it on there. You can print these off and have a little notebook and then track them on here. And I'm going to show you exactly what this tracker is. And again, you can find this tracker on our Google Drive. So if you're not in there already and you're on the PC Dream Team, then make sure that you're in the Google Drive so you can have all the files. It should be in our Facebook group also. If you're not on the PC Dream Team and you want access to that, go to the group description and you can grab a link that'll take you to a place where you can get it. It's free for Dream Team members though, so don't go to my Etsy store if you are on our team. So yeah, okay. So pulling this up for you. So here is the party tracker. And once you've done this a couple of times, it's going to be way easier to figure out how to do this. So what I do is for each of my hosts, I fill one out. So if you have 4 parties, you'll have 4 of these. Write down your host. I like to keep updated where the sales are on the party, how many are in the group, and then this stuff is like more for after the party. But anyway, anyone who comments on my party goes onto this guest. So I write them down. And then this helps me keep track of everyone in the party. Once they've placed an order, I can check them off here. I can make sure I've sent them a thank you text, and I can make sure that I did a thank you post here. And then this is also going to help whenever you go to ask for bookings from your party or reach out to people who you feel would be a really strong recruit lead. So this just helps you get a bird's eye view of everything so that you don't feel like you're chasing down all the information on the groups. Makes it really easy. So how this works is when I go into my parties, I'm going to go and respond to comments. That is what I want to spend my time doing, is going through, and anyone who's made a comment, reply to their comment with something meaningful. Once they've made a comment in the party, they are an active guest. Right? So you might have 40 people in the party. You might have 10 active guests, 10 people who have left a comment, interacted with a post, things like that. Once they become active, they go on my list. right? And so each day you might add 5 people. You might add 5 people the first day, and you might keep adding people each day. So as you notice new people in the group, add them onto your tracker. So when you go to respond to comments, you're posting each day, and the Facebook algorithm really appreciates when there's meaningful engagement happening within their party. So that means people are commenting and people are replying to the comments. Now you're going to have games like guess a number, or you might do the 100 game in your group. These all make sense. If you're a new consultant, don't worry, but you get the gist. Like, they're just game answers. So you don't need to go and reply to all those comments. However, if you have a post on there that's like, here's the rapid prep mandolin, what do you love about it? And they say, oh my gosh, I would love this for chopping up carrots. You might say something like, oh, do you guys chop up carrots a lot? What do you put them in? Right? And they might say, I like to put it in soup and stir fries. And then you could say, oh my gosh, yeah, I love making stir fries. Just like a conversation like you would have if you were in person with them. So replying to those comments is going to help build a relationship with the folks in the group, right? So you don't become just like the pampered chef lady, you kind of become a person that they know. And that's so important in your parties. It's going to help people get more excited about the products. It's going to help your host feel like her friends are having a great time. It's going to encourage people to place an order. And last but not least, when you go and you say to them, hey, I would love to do a party with you. Are you interested? It's not the first time that they're interacting with you. So they're going to be way more likely to say yes because they know, like, and trust you. So grab your tracker, go through the comments, respond to anything. You can like game answers, that's totally fine. And then you can mark people down in your tracker as they become active. You might miss someone, it's okay, it'll be fine. You probably won't miss them if they like comment 5 times, right? If they comment once on a game answer, maybe you miss them, no big deal. Don't sweat the small stuff, right? The other thing that you're going to want to do is send a thank you text to anyone who placed an order with you. If you have an early bird special where you're adding a gift onto someone's order, you're going to want to make sure that you unlock that gift before midnight. I'm going to sneeze. Okay. You're going to want to make sure you unlock their cart, add their gift, and then close up their cart again. And then you're going to want to send a text message to them. And you can use Project Broadcast. If you're a new consultant, I'm not going to recommend that you go into Project Broadcast world quite yet. That's what I use for my texting. But let me just show you how easy this is. So you can open up your phone, and let's say that you have an order added to a party, right? Just click on there, and from there you can, I don't want to show their information. So from there, you can click on the phone number and hold down, and it should give you the option to send a message. And so what I like to do is, I'm going to open up my Google account verification because you guys won't need that. So I just like to say, hey, Susie, and then I type, let's see if I can do this, P-Y space text replacement. And it puts a message in there that says, this is Linda Monroe with the Pampered Chef. Thank you so much for your order. This is my full-time job. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions or concerns. You'll receive tracking information as your order ships. Thank you again. Do you have any questions? Right? So I send them a text saying, I got your order. Tracking is going to be on the way. Let me know if you have questions. And I just put that in my text replacement. So if you want that, send me a message on Facebook and I'll send it to you so that you can put it in your text replacement on your phone. It's really easy to do, whether you have an Apple or an Android. It's really easy to set up. So send that, and then you're going to mark it in your tracker. Let me do that really quick. So you can just put like a little X right here. So they ordered X, thank you text X. And then you're also going to want to send a thank you post. So a thank you post happens whenever you have a Facebook party. And I'm just going to do this in my group. I'm just like closing out all these messages that I get, because I get like 5,000 of them. So you're gonna just want to put a thank you post. So just add a photo on here. And I always have them right here. So I have like a couple images that I grabbed. Thanks a latte. And then I might say, hey, Deanna, and thank you so much for your orders. We'd love to know what you are excited to get. I sent a thank you text so we can keep in touch about your new items. And then I might put like a little, I like to put a little heart envelope there, right? So I just do that. I do that once a day. You don't have to do it for each individual order. Just do all the people who ordered in the past 24 hours, all in one text, and then hit post, right? And so I do that once a day, and it just lets people know people are ordering. It's good for people who are thinking about hosting a show to see how many people are ordering, because then they go, oh yeah, people really are buying. And it makes your host feel good. It makes the guest feel appreciated. So I recommend doing that once a day with any orders. If no orders came in, obviously you don't have to do that stuff. But so yeah, so it really boils down to sending your sending your host coaching messages, responding to comments, sending thank you messages to any orders that came in. If you need to add a gift, you can do that too. Post a thank you post in your group, and check your daily tracker for any additional steps. So there might be some extra things that you do each day, including like sending out your booking messages, doing the party answers, things like that. And we do have this great little document for you. Again, it is in the Dream Team page or on the Google Drive. So you can download this from there. It's also in the Dream Team Facebook group under files. If you are not in the Dream Team, so Dream Team people get this for free. If you're not in the Dream Team, check the YouTube description below, and it'll send you to my Etsy shop where you can grab one of these for real cheap. But they're free from my team. Anyway, so party tasks and host coaching tasks. So party setup, on Saturday, create the party, schedule the template, invite your host to the group, send her the invite instructions. Done. You can just do the checklist. So this just kind of tells you the daily things that you need to be doing for your parties. They almost all look identical, right? So all of these are going to look really, really similar. It should not take you very long to do this each day. If you're doing 4 parties a day, this should maybe take you 10 to 15 minutes. And then so on some of these days, you're going to want to send out some recruiting messages. You're going to want to send some booking messages. So I start on Friday with my active guests. So remember how on our tracker, we wrote down everyone who had commented. Those are the people I'm going to reach out to first for bookings. And you might have already gotten some people from the host booking challenge, which is part of the host coaching. And that'll make sense once you see that. But book your active guests. And then go through. So on Saturday, you might circle back to your active guests and then go through and book your inactive guests. So go through the people who are joined the group, who never commented, and there are bookings there. I promise you, it's almost unbelievable how many people will do that. So, and then on Monday, you're gonna all the same things, post the game answers, announce the winner, send Monday messages. Tuesday, you're gonna close your party out, okay? So it makes it really easy to see everything on one page. And I've even done you this giant favor of putting these messages on the tracker for you. So this is what you would send to Party Rockstars. This is what you would send to Ask Me Anything answers, the thank you text after the order. You can just do this, put that in your text replacement. And when you want to reach out about bookings, you can put that there, and all of these are available on boards. So we've tried to make this really easy and systemized for you so that you're not spending a lot of time on this, that you can come in, do the daily tasks, jump out, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it the rest of the day, and you can get back to your other life. So I hope that was helpful. Please let me know if you have questions about this, if you're having any trouble finding the documents, if this is taking you way longer than you think it's supposed to take, we can help you with all of that. So please do not feel like we're not here, that we just give you the stuff and let you run with it. We're here to help you work through it too. So I hope you found this really helpful. I cannot wait to see you do your parties, and I will talk to you later. Bye.